right now. Okay, so it is day 15, halfway through the challenge with Kiara LaShae, you guys. I have definitely seen some results from working out with her Dance Tabata Season 2 workout. So y'all can get booty bands, water bottles, weight snatchers, yogi fits, anything that you need to work out and get your workout journey popping with Kiara LaShae. And also, don't forget to check out ISO Tea because it definitely helps with your stomach and detoxing and getting rid of bloats. So go ahead and get down below in my description box and check it out, y'all. Get this workout journey popping.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue, and I am back for another Love at the Lockup review, y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with Destiny and Sean, because that's the couple we left off with last week. Destiny finds out that Sean is 45 with not 2 but 6 children. Yes, so he's about 18, almost 20 years older than her, and he has 4 more children than she knew about. And she's upset about it, and she doesn't know what else he's lying about. She asked him, is there anything else that you're lying about, Sean? Okay, since you lied about your age and your kids, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all, but that's ridiculous to lie about your kids and your age, especially when the woman that you're talking to is in jail for selling meth. Like, excuse me, how dare you judge me, okay? How dare you? Don't judge me about my age and kids when you can't even, stay out of jail. I'm just saying, that's how I feel about it. So I don't know why he felt the need to lie, but he did. Now, even though Destiny is irate about Sean lying to her for 5 minutes, she's lying to him about a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, mainly she wants to be in a marriage with him, a relationship with him, but she plans to continue to have sex with women. And matter of fact, she has a few of those women's names tattooed all over her body, including huge letters on her chest. She's gonna get some of these names removed or covered up and then get more added. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why would you continue to mark your body with women who you know you're eventually just going to get their names covered? Like, that doesn't even make sense. I'm not going to try to make it make sense. I mean, if Destiny had any sense, she wouldn't be in this situation right now. So we're going to continue on. Then we find out that Sean is also lying about the fact that a year ago he tried to make it work with his baby moms, which is probably why she is so salty with him. Not to say she doesn't have reason to be outside of that, but it just makes sense for the extra angst that she has with him, because they tried to work their relationship out last year and I guess it didn't work out, but that means he also had relations with her and he's lying to Destiny about that. So while they're arguing in the car, she starts talking really fast about all the things she wants to do, and I'm like, child, do you think she's sober? I'm gonna let it go. She tells him she wants to go parasailing, skydiving, she wants a Coach purse, and yeah, she's doing the absolute most. It's like, why don't you take a breath, Destiny? Take a breath. You've been out of jail for 5 minutes and already we've been on a roller coaster twice. I don't know what to do, okay? We didn't argue at the table with your mama. You didn't change the clothes in the bathroom, which makes me feel like that's where you went and did whatever you did for you to be talking a mile a minute in this car. But whatever. Sean says her and all of her personalities are throwing him for a loop. Sean, you are not the only one. They get to the hotel and it's Mr. Nasty time. Yeah, that's right. It's Mr. Nasty time. Turns out he got her a really nice hotel room with a nice tub right in the middle of it. I don't like when they don't have a separation, especially when the room doesn't have a view. Like, if the tub isn't, near a view, I'm definitely going to need for y'all to put a wall between the tub and the bed. Just saying. But yes, Sean says he is going to give it to her hard as often as she wants and wherever she wants him to. So they do it, Stick it, baby, do it, baby, stick it, baby, do it. Shake that. You all know how to slide and do the Ep.5. I'm not going to get into it, okay? But yes, they get it in. And she said it was the best she ever had. I said, well, it's been a while since you were in jail and you were only messing with women. So, I mean, do you have a lot to compare to? I'm sure you do. Never mind. He probably is the best. Who knew? I mean, I guess if you got teeth like that, you gotta be doing something good at some point. You know? He says that it was love making and not just sex like it was with all the previous relationships. I'm like, oh, so you mean to tell me when you was making all 6 of them children with that lady, it was never love making? I was about to feel sorry for her, but then I was like, why would you lay down and have 6 children for this bum and he never once put a ring on your finger? This is your fault and you can only be mad at yourself. After, you know, they finish basking in, you know, the after the morning after. Okay, after that they talk about how he wants to make sure that she's not over drinking, therefore making bad decisions, and leaving him to deal with the $50,000 bond he paid to get her out of jail. Okay, so he's really praying and hoping, and he's kind of gonna have to be a little controlling for the time being to make sure that Destiny doesn't, you know, skip out on the bail. So Maurice and Jessica, y'all. Jessica is about to work on my damn nerves, y'all. Okay? Like, I don't know why you... See, here's the thing about a lot of these, you know, love after lockup relationships. A lot of y'all are so used to the person's life being jail in you that you don't know how to react to him having other people in his life that care about him. Okay? Jessica and Maurice have to stay by his homeboy's house in Compton with their, you know, badass kids screaming and howling early in the morning and all of this. And I'm like, why not get a motel or a hotel room then? I guess y'all didn't have enough money for that, child, whatever. But either way, they're waiting to find out if they can go to Vegas. So apparently they didn't run off to Vegas last episode. They went to stay with his cousin or friend or whatever. And they're looking through pictures of all the people who have died since he was in jail to gang violence, because y'all know he's a Crip or was a Crip. Okay, Jessica wants to be in her own house. She wants privacy. She doesn't want to have to deal with this. She doesn't want to be in Compton, but this is where they are. Okay, she's worried about him, and I understood that. But when they went to go and see his daughter at his baby mother's house, and all of the family, you know, from that side was there to see him, and she was upset because nobody was talking to her. And I'm like, why would they talk to you? Besides hi and bye, we don't really have a lot of conversation for you. Like, why are you even here at the end of the day? Like, I know that this is your man and all of that, but this is this man's child, and he should have went and saw her on his own so that his attention could be on her for 5 minutes, because she's the one that's been missing out all of this time, not having her daddy around, and you in here having a fucking temper tantrum because this man is spending time with his daughter. Like, really? She made me mad with that. It's not about you. This wasn't about you. And like he said, what did you want me to do because they weren't talking to you? It's uncomfortable. Why is this white lady here is what they was probably thinking. And his baby mother said that he's never been with a white lady as far as she knows. He says that the baby mama broke up with him when he got arrested. She told him to stay out of trouble. He got arrested, and she followed through on his word, and she stopped fooling around with him. They had only been together for 1.5 years when they had their baby anyway. But the way he talked about it, to me, it sounded like he might have still had feelings for her. And she a cute little thing, too. Definitely better looking in the face than Jessica's ass. I feel like Jessica felt intimidated. I feel like Jessica didn't like that little hug when he was about to leave. I think it was more so about her feeling intimidated by seeing what his baby mother looks like. I think that's what that was about. Period. They go to the corner store to get some snacks, and somebody starts screaming about what set you from, you know, set tripping and all of that. And I'm just kind of like, y'all is bums and bored if y'all got time to be trying to threaten people that's just walking from the stove to the car. Like, do something with yourself. Oh my God, I ain't got patience for that type of stupid shit. Oh, you can't be over here. Why do you own this street? No, you don't. So get out of my face. Like, I can't stand that mentality, y'all. So y'all, Quayline and Chevelle. Quayline, his mama, and Chevelle go to get something to eat. And it's the best day of Quayline's life, okay? He's free after being in jail since he was 17 years old. And he talks about how he started getting in trouble when he was like 10 years old, and things just kind of escalated from there. But now he can do whatever he wants to do. And his mom wants to talk to them about this living situation. She's worried about him being in Kansas City. Can he get in trouble again? That's what she's worried about. And in all honesty, I totally understand why she's worried about him getting in trouble. Are you serious? Like once you realize how hard it is to make money, how hard it is to get a job, like how difficult it's going to be trying to be somebody's husband and a parent to a child that's not biologically yours, especially when you don't even know how to be an adult for your damn self because you just spent all your young adult life in prison. Like, it's gonna be a lot on him, and I totally understand why his mom wants him to be home where he can have the comfortability of having some support while he figures his life out. I totally get it. But him and Chevelle have talked about this, obviously, and no, he's not going to go to Texas with his mom. He's gonna stay there in Kansas City with Chevelle. Chevelle was like, oh no, because I'm not down with it. I'm not feeling it. And it's like, girl, shut up. Like, that's how I felt. I was like, girl, shut up. You just thirsty for somebody to take care of you and your child. And this is somebody that can barely take care of himself. He hasn't even had the chance to find a job in order to take care of you and your daughter and himself yet. And it's just way too much pressure, and I don't think he understands that just yet. I don't. Chevelle got this little romantic night at the hotel situated. Rose petals, you know, a little champagne, some lingerie, some red lipstick, some wop. But she's worried if Quayline, you know, might want to spend more time with his mom. But really, Chevelle called for a car to come and get Quayline mama and take her to a friend's house so they can have, you know, Mrs. Nasty time. And that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Little massage and everything. It was very romantical, and he was ready. He was ready to tear that thing up. All right, it's been a long time. Bang, bang, bang. He's excited, okay? Then we see Shonda and Tyrese. Well, we didn't really see Shonda because Tyrese dressed in a loud country ass blue suit so that he can go and get her from jail. Stacey Adams. Yeah. You know, he goes and get binoculars and stands across the road and waits for her to get out of jail, but he doesn't see her. So y'all know that legs start to shaking because they get worried that the woman has jumped the bail on them. Speaking of women jumping bail, let's talk about Lindsey and Scott, okay? He's still on the phone with the people trying to figure out why Lindsey wasn't released. Was she even released? He didn't know. Lindsey's mom and daughter come over, and I thought it was so sad when the daughter talked about how she cried all night when she found out her mom wasn't getting out. You know, like, that was very upsetting to me. They come in and sit down and they get on the phone and they got to talk to this person and they got to talk to that person. Also find out that Lindsey was actually not released. They don't know why she was released. It's not public information, so I guess you can't give it to the family members, I guess, as to why she wasn't let out of jail. But her mom says that she's a troublemaker, so she probably got herself in trouble and got her release date pushed back and wasn't able to tell anybody about that. There are some people that self-sabotage. They are afraid of what life is going to be when they get out of jail. As much as they want to get out of jail, the responsibility of being a mother and, you know, a woman to an old creepy man, you know, I'm sorry, but you're a creepy old man, Scott. Like, that's just the truth of the matter. All right. But it's a frustrating situation for everybody involved. It's very frustrating. You don't know what's going on, but nobody told you to get involved and put all of this money up for a young girl who is in prison, who you have no idea if she's actually going to go through and all the things that she's promised she will, which is being with you. You know, you're doing all of this for her daughter, thinking that because you're involved in her family life, that means something, but it doesn't, because people who have been on drugs and been out there living their life, they don't care. Like, they'll tell you whatever you need to hear so that they can get what they need to get from you. And I just don't know if this is going to work out for Scott and Lindsey. Okay? Either way, whether she gets out of jail or not, I don't know if this is going to work out. I don't see it. But you know what? Whatever. Yes, y'all, Love After Lockup was good. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one.